Crafting in this game doesn't have the auto pull feature just like in Pal World or in Enshrouded. However, it has a very unique way of automating your crafting so that it will be very easy for you. Let me show you. So in this example, we're gonna try and make an armor. So I'm gonna go to the armor forging table, and this will work to all the crafting stations. All right, so now you have the items that you can craft. All you gotta do is hover or click on the item that you wanna craft. So let's say I wanna make hide pants. I'm gonna press D as in Delta on my keyboard instead of pressing E. Pressing E will make you craft the item yourself, but by pressing D, you're setting it for automation for the tribesmen to work for you. So I'm gonna press D. There we go, it's added on the queue. I'm gonna make some gloves as well. And then I'm also gonna make some shoes. There we go. Now, it hasn't started yet, and there's a reason for that. If you hover on the red icon here on the upper right side of the first queue, you will see that there are two requirements that are not yet met. First, there are no caretakers assigned, so we will assign a tribesman later on to do the crafting for you. And at the same time, it also needs a specific material, and it says no thin rope in your inventory and nearby chest. I actually have the thin rope in my inventory. I did not put it in the storage so that it will not automate right away while I am on this window, so that you can see how the actual automation works. It's also important to note that you can drag and drop the priority of the crafting. So if you want your gloves to be crafted first, or if you want your shoes to be crafted first, and so on. Now, after you have already placed the items you want to craft in queue, we go here and there's an option here. If you tick this one, then all the finished items will be left here in the inventory of the workstation. Now, if you will have this unticked, the tribesman will automatically carry the finished items into the storages. So I'm just gonna have it here so that we can see it. So it's ticked. And then the last thing that you're gonna do is to appoint a caretaker. We're gonna ask one of our tribesmen to be the caretaker of this specific workstation. So this is an armor forging table, and that is important to note. I will show you why. So let's press P or just click on this one. And then as you can see, if I hover on my tribesman, you will see that there are attributes and proficiencies that they're good at. So highlighted in green is armor crafting, and that is because we are in the workstation for armors. All you need to do is to make sure that you pick the highest armor crafting score. So in this case, my highest is Barry. So I'm gonna left click and long press Barry. Now you can see that Barry is already taking care of it. Now, once I place the thin rope, and because this is the only thing missing in one of the storages, he will start working. Let me show you. So I'm gonna put the thin rope here. And we will wait for the magic to happen. There we go. Now he took the materials from the storages. And then now he's starting to craft. Alright, now we have our beast hide shoes. He's going back for more materials. He placed it in the workstation's inventory, and now he's crafting the gloves. Now, while the crafting is ongoing, you can still move other items in your queue so that you can choose your priority, which one you want to craft first. Gloves is done, and now he's just making the pants, waiting for the caretaker, and then the automation continues. Now, if I had this unticked, he will be bringing the last item to its assigned storage. Let me show you. So I will untick this one. Alright, now that it's done, he took the last item with him because we unticked this. And then we're gonna check our armor storage. Here we go. He placed it in the armor storage. And that's how the automation works for crafting.